Okay. Let's see. It's just people that followed me. Oh, I know them. Okay, delete that. And straight money. That I talked to them last time. Okay. Um. Okay. Play my game. My game over. Okay. Free cell. See, I did these two. I did them quick too. And I want to do free cell. I can't seem to quite get it. I thought maybe it would be better if, like, my mind didn't wander. So that it's streaming would help me. And then pyramid. I know I can do that one. Try because I know I can do that one fast. Okay. So oh, whoa, baby! I'm on a different. It's not solitaire anymore. Okay. Opposite colors, opposite colors, opposite colors. Hi, Snowball. Really? Are you sure? Check. That check. This one. Oh, oh, I can't move it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I want to get rid of the aces. Put everything up here. Ah. 9, 7, 6. Mm. Um. Oh, I can move the jack. Okay. 8. Wait, why won't it let me move it? It won't let me move it. Ugh. What the hell? Bloody game. Okay. I correct that. This stupid bloody game is. Because it should let me move here. It's a red 8. Okay. 1 year? Wow. That's awesome. Okay, well, you know, I said what I did in the DMs. How did your day go? How's your day going? Because actually, I mean, your day's like not, you're not very into your day yet. It's not that. I guess what that may, it's not even the afternoon yet, right? It's like 1 o'clock. So I don't know. See, okay, look. I'll show you, like, the whole premise of the game is, like, the black on red cards, and then you put them, in the order they go in. So I can do this, but why in the world can't I do that? I want to slap it. Okay. Um 10, 10, 10, 10 goes there. No, it's doing the same thing. I need to move this. Ah. Ah. Okay, I got a card up here, and you can only move a certain amount of cards according to your free spots. So, like, I can move one card. I think you can move four cards, but I can't move five. Yeah. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't move this because I have to have this free in order to move five cards. Holy crap. Okay, here we go. There. I figured it out. And then that's why I'm good at this game. Okay. So we wanted to. Do we have somewhere to move all of that if I move this? I can move this. Then I can move that. 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 Okay. Cool. Thank you for the alert. Assign 8 is on a black 9. Hmm. This there. Place the fort anywhere. Do I have any cards that I can? I need threes. I need a black 9 for that. Snowball. I swear you love to lay down in spots where I need to put my hand and I can't move. Hmm. Where? Bam! Exactly. This is my daily challenge. Oh my gosh, Snowball, sweetheart. Come over here. Lay on this side. This is the side where my mouse is. Lay on this side. There you go, baby. Lay down. No, it's okay. Lay down. I'll snuggle with you. Okay, okay. Pyramid solitaire. Oh, I have to match 13. Okay. Jack and 3, king. Um, queen and ace. 4, 9, 7, 6, 10, 3. Jack 2. 9, 4. Look, the 7 and the 6, the 9, 10, and the 3. Blah. Five and 8. Jack and 2. 6 and 7. 9 and 4. 6 and 7. 10 and 3, 10 and 3, 10 and 8 and 5. 10 and 3. Jack and 2. 4, 9, 8 and 5. 6, 7, 8, 5. Nope. I need a 9 and a queen. Ooh, there's my 9. Oh, it's ace and queen. Okay. Jack and 2. 8 and 5. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. I need a 7, 7, 7, 7. There you go. 4. Bingo! Okay, so I need to get 4,100, right? Okay, ace and 10 and 3, ace and queen, 10 and 3, 7, 6. Jack and a 2. I need a 3, 4, 3, ace. I need an 8. 2, nope. 6, nope. 9, nope. 4. I need a 3 or an 8. It's 4. 3, 3, 8. Two, 2 and 5. Jack and 2, 5, 8, 6, 7, 4, 9, 10, 3. Oh, I can do 6. Okay. 3. 5 and 8 and 4, 9, 8, 9. Ooh, I got lucky. Oh, I need an 8. Okay. That'll take care of that one. 3 and 10. Right? 8, 9, and ace. Six, 7, 2 jack. 7, jack 5. Yeah, jack. Jack, 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 jack. 4, 4, 4. 3. Okay. Jack and 2. 5 and 8. 6 and 7. Okay, so I need a 10, an 8, a jack, and a 6. Now the 5 and 8. Jack and 2, 8. No, that's 6. Oh, there's a 4. I need a 7 and a 10. 10. Oh, I get my score. Okay, that's why. I like to finish the game. Level 2. Challenge solved. Expert. Try peaks. Challenge accepted. Okay. Now I have to remember what I'm doing. Okay. Same thing, right? 13. I gotta match 13. Oh, wait. What is it doing? Oh, I have to do the card greater or lower. Okay. Greater, higher or lower. Okay. Higher or lower cards. Ace. Is there not a king? Uh, there's a queen. I could do 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah. 8. Ace, 2. I think I play it pretty well the way that because I want to get rid of the rows. Like instead of just, any card. 7, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. Dun dun dun. I do get pretty lucky with these sometimes. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Oh my god. 10, 10, 10, 10, queen, 10, queen, 10, queen. Try again. Okay. Um, ace, ace, ace. Have to do 2. Hmm. Four, 9. Queen, nope. 3, nope. 10, nope. Jack, queen. King. Should I do this one? 4. Hey, I got less cards than I did a while ago. No, I had 1 left. How many cards do I have left to flip over? I need 4. 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay. Oh, Jack's cleared 2 of 6. All right. 2, ace, 2, 3. I don't have a 4. 7, 6, 5, 6, 5, 9. king, queen. 7, 8, 7. Yeah, I need to do 10, 10, 10, 4, 5, or 3. I got 2 3s. 4. Ace, queen, king, queen, 10, jack. Yes! Challenge conquer. Nice. That was like my whole entire day's challenge. So look at all those points. Okay. Great job. You've completed all 5 challenges. Visit the calendar to find more challenges to play. Okay. 500 XP. This should be easy, right? Six, 8, 7. Yes, 7, a 5, a 7, jack, and a queen. That'll work. That one will work too. 5. I need a red one. Oh, there we go. I can put it there. 7, 8. Then I need a red 6. A 5. And 9. I don't need that. I don't need that. Can I use that one? Nope. That's 6. I need a red 6. And have like 10. There we go. I need a black jack before I can play a red 10. There we go. That'll do. A red 7. Is it hard? I need a red 9 to move this one. A red 6. A 9. Oh, wow. I need a black 4. Which is in that deck right there. I saw it. And it's right there. Can I actually put that? No, I can't. Oh, I can put that there. I need a 3 of spades. 3 of spades, 2 of spades, 3 of spades. Then I think the whole deck will go. Ah. No. The 3 of spades is under the 7. Oh no. Is there any trick I can use? Where's the 7 of hearts? Oh. Ooh. Got it. Is it done? Where would it go? Come on, people. What in the world? No, I need. Didn't it do it's like on animation a while ago and they just like went on their own? I didn't have to do this. I thought it was gonna do the animation thing. Okay. Fine. Solve the these get hard because you don't want to mix. Wait, is this just one suit? Okay. So this is different than the one I played a while ago. That's a little better. Why do I have 4 aces? Holy cow. That's so not fair. Queen and jack. 3. That can go here. I have 2 minutes. Oh my god, it's tiny. That's not good. Bean. I don't like being timed. Oh, it's counting up how long it takes me. Okay, good. Because I do not like being rushed to do something. Cool. Hey. Can move that. Then I can move that one. And that one. And move the ace. Move this ace. And move this jack. And move this queen. Move this 10. Is there any 9s? Yep. There's a 9. Bye-bye. 3, 4, 4, 5. 8, 9. Okay. What do we have? 6. Sandy, stop. Sandy. Hey, do I need to pour? Mm, I don't need the line for anything either. Let's use that, I guess. Can you use the 4 for anything? Six, 5, 2, 2. Oh, I need a 3. Oh, mm, 4, 8, 9, 7, 6. Let's switch these. Um, I need a 10, and a 10, and a 7. Nope. No. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? Uh, it's going better now. How was your day? Ew. I can't move if I have a free spot. Hmm. Eating some ice cream. Yummy. What kind of ice cream are you eating? That sounds so refreshing. I don't know if it's hot where you are. Like if it's as hot, because I'm in Texas. Where summer is hell. Dip cone. Nice. Makes me think of Dairy Queen. McDonald's does that too, right? But, I never get ice cream at McDonald's. If I ever go to McDonald's, I'm thinking French fries. But Dairy Queen has some amazing ice cream. I miss Dairy Queen. Boom. You went to Dairy Queen? Awesome. I think the Dairy Queen around me is like, a big drive. I don't know when the next time I would ever get Dairy Queen is. You're lucky. Dairy Queen's the best. It's one of those places that you like grew up with but they're hardly around anymore. But they're too freaking good for the franchise to like disappear. And it'd be like, why, God, why? That is definitely one place that like it would break a lot of hearts if they ever went Billy under, Billy up, whatever you say it. Billy up. I don't see them around anymore like I used to. Little fact: when the town that I grew up in, there was a Dairy Queen. Okay, like the highway. There's a like there was a bridge, so there was an underpass. So when you exit off of the highway, you go under the bridge to the left side, and that was a school campus, the high school and the junior high. And but on the right side of the bridge, if you exit the highway and you turn right, there was a Dairy Queen. So all of the kids that went to junior high and high school, when they got lunch, if they, of course, if they had the money, they would go over to Dairy Queen and have lunch because, I mean, this was back in the day when you could like leave campus when you had lunch. And so they were allowed to, when it was lunchtime, they were allowed to actually leave the school ground, and they would go get Dairy Queen. It was a booming business when they did that. I don't know if they can do that anymore with all of the like school shootings and stuff. I don't know if you can leave the campus. I have no idea. Two, 10, 6 to 7, 4 to 5. Am I playing Spider Cell? No, I'm playing Free Cell. Right? Okay. I mean, they switch. They switch games on me so much. I forget how to play each and every one of them sometimes. This is a new computer, new laptop that I got. So when I set it up, it came with a Game Pass for Xbox. And so when I signed up, this game was already installed on the Xbox list because it's on my computer. It's like pre-installed on the computer, so I didn't want to bother with other games. I did put Dead by Daylight. It was one of the first games I installed, but I gotta get my backup drive in order to play it. But have you been playing it? Because I think on Twitter they said that it was like double blood points for like the 25th through I don't remember, but it was like a week maybe. So when you play it, you get double the points. I want to play it though. I might like after I play this. What time is it? 9 o'clock. After I play this, um, I guess go grab something to eat, even though I'm not really hungry. Um, I haven't eaten all day. Did I even eat? Oh, I think I had we had this like platter and it had like little round ham and little round turkeys and like little cheese squares and crackers and I had some of that. I was just like picking at it because I've been kind of a lot of like anxiety and not feeling well, so I didn't feel like eating, so I need to eat. And then I might play some Dead by Daylight. Um, 6s. Oh, I have to clear the 6s. That's what it says. Hmm. Can't put that anywhere. Can't put that anywhere. I can't put that anywhere. The black 5. Uh-huh. Red 3. Whoa, baby. Do, 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 do. Oh, you know what? There we go. Jack goes on there. 10 goes on there. Queen goes on there. Two, 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 4. So I need a red 7. Are you gonna sit on my remote like a chicken on an egg? My cat thinks she's a chicken. If I take my hand off of my mouse, she sits on it like it's an egg. What you doing? Come here. If you do that over here, they can hear you. Come here. Come here. Snowball. Snowball. She found my controller. I'm even sitting on things. Crazy cat. It's not doing any good to move that, though. I can move that, right? But does it do any good? Okay. Red 10, red 10, red 10. There's nowhere to move the red 10 if I move. I need to move this. Whoa, baby. Oh, too many cards. Okay. See, I got stuck with that a while ago and I didn't know why I couldn't do it. It was kind of irritating me. Like, really irritating me. Ugh, crap. I need a red 9. Is there somewhere to put the red 2? I can't reverse though. I wish I could play music. It'd be a lot better. Oh, I need some music. I really do. I was watching a stream last night. Grappa knows what I'm talking about. The music kind of It just kind of relaxes me a lot. I was doing stuff while I was listening to the stream, and the music was just so soothing and relaxing. I loved it. Uh, where can I go? I basically trapped myself. Is there? I need this 4, but I gotta have a red 9 in order to move this. Gotta have a red 8 to move this one. I can't move the 2 of hearts. I won't be able to move any of it. Uh, I need this one. The ace. That's the wrong color. No. 'Cause then I need to move these 2, and I won't be able to do that. Did my dog just snort? Oh, I want to go into the VR chat and stream, but I need to like make sure my friends are there that I met. His sass is actually the only one that I like really know, but I met the other ones. Like she met him first, and then she took me in, and I met him. So I would actually only be comfortable going into it if one of those people were with me. Because I'm not keen on meeting strangers in VR chat. A lot of people don't blame me. I want to do this, but I can't. I won't be able to move the 2. I think it's basically. I'm done. I can't move anywhere. It's not gonna let me move anywhere. To have any of these cards, I need a 3, a 4, and a 2. I need a 4 of diamonds, not a 4 of hearts. So that's this one. Do I have anywhere I can move this one? No. Bleh. I need a king. That's the wrong color. This king is black. I need a red king. I move it. Oh, I can't move it. Dang it. Okay. Because I was gonna move that one. Then I can move the king up here. Move this king down here. And then move these. Just rearrange a bunch of stuff. Dang it. Okay. Do, 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 do. 7, 8, 6. And now block 7. It's right there. Oh my gosh. I don't have enough space. Retry. Um, I'm gonna do this. Just do it. Where's the ace of diamonds? Okie doke. Three, three. Do that though. I need a black 3. Wait, can I split these cards? There we go. That's too many cards. That's too many cards. Yeah. I need a 2 of hearts. Where's the 2 of hearts? At the bottom of this. Holy cow. Ugh. I need a black 3. And they're right here at the top. What the? There. I missed that one. That helps a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. Jack. There's the jack. Oh, I can't do that. Do, 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 do. 4. Cause I'm right. 5. I need the red. I need the 2 of hearts. Get rid of it. 7. Gives me 8. There we go. That worked. And then like 7, you know, but that one's over here. Uh, can I use that? Sort of. That's 7. There we go. Ta-da! Challenge complete. Okay. Now ace and queen. Or a 9. 8 and 5. 6 and 7. Again, 9, 4, 6, 7, jack 2, queen, ace, 8, 5. Jack -7. Q and E. I need an 8. There we go. A 2. A 7. And an 8. Okay, 9 and 4. 7. 9 and 4. 8 and 5. 2. I need a 5, 10, and queen. Nine, 8, and queen. And 9. And a jack, 10, queen. And a 3. Eight and 5. 10 and 3. 6 and 7. I need an ace. Incomplete. Can I do it though? Can I take more? I have to start all over again. 9 and 4. Jack and 2. Okay. 8 and 5. I need a 7 for ace. 7. 4. Jack 9, 7. Queen and 8. Jack and 2. Jack and 2. 7. 7, 7. Queen and ace. Jack or king, 9 and 4. So which one do I want to do? This one. King. I need a 4. Or 4, queen, 5, 10. Queen, queen, 5, 10. 7, 8, queen. Eight and 5, 9 and 4. So you need 9 ace. 9 ace. 9 ace. 9 ace. 9 ace. Oh no. Okay. I want to finish this challenge. So my dog's gotta go outside, so I need to take her out and eat. 4 and 9, 6, 8, ace, 8, 6, 8, ace. I need to clear all the sixes. This one. 8. 4, 7. Check 7, 9. 8 and queen. Ace, 7, ace. There's an ace. Yes. Nice. Okay. Do it again. Is that the same setup? Am I just not seeing that? Oh my god. I think it's the same card. And a queen, 10 and 5. So I just gotta do what I did a minute ago. Oh my god. Figured it out. And 3. No, I need an ace and a 9. I need a queen and a 9. 2, 10. 3, 3, 3, 3. 8. And try again. How close do I get? It says it's on the hard level. Eight and 5. 9 and 4. And you have 4, 7, ace, and 7, 8. Okay. Jack. 10 and 3, 7, Jack and 2. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. 10 and 3. 8. Including Jack and 2. So I cleared 4, right? Hey, is there so many am I seeing things? Cleared that 6. 9 and 4. 8 and 5. 9 and 4. An issue. An ace. Nope. I need a 10. I need an 8, 9, and a queen. I need a 9. Okay. 2. Jack. 10. Queen. A 3. An 8. Oh no. I cleared 7 out of 10. I got closer. 9 and 4. 6, 7. Okay. So we need an 8, a 6, and an ace. I'm yawning. Am I even tired? Sleep all day. Stay up all night. Seven and 6. 9 and 4. I need a jack. Nope, nope, nope. Go. Jack and 2, that'll work. 9 and 4. 9 and 4, 3 and 10. Queen and ace. Let's see if they got a 5 and an 8 first. Oh, actually, that might work better. And this 7. An ace. I know there's an ace. I saw it. I saw it. 9, 4. 9 and 4. 6 and 7. 8 and 5. So we need a 4, a queen, a 5, and a 10. A 5 and a 10. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. That'll work. I need a queen. Queen, queen, queen. And a 4. Now I need an ace. Hey, Jason. How are you? How's your day going? Hi, I'm better now. And I finally got my games and everything set up where my Streamlabs thing. I don't have any of my pictures put in there or anything and have it set up yet. That's the next thing I gotta do. My other laptop it wasn't under warranty anymore and it was so messed up I ended up getting a new laptop. So I have to set everything up again. I had to download Streamlabs and I gotta put all the pictures in there to make scenes. So I got this stuff off of my old laptop and put it on my backup drive that you helped get me. And then I'll take it from that hard drive and put it in this one and get my thumbnails on my VODs and get my scenes set up so that I can do my whole, like, I had the one for my Sims when I played Sims and stuff. So I think what I'll do is I'll concentrate on making them for each one. Is it working? Is the sound alerts working? I wonder if I put them. Do I have to add them to my scenes? I don't know if I did it or not. I ran out of moves. I don't think I gotta go in and add them. But like if I mess with it while I'm actually streaming, you can see the mess of my scene. See what I'm doing. I'll fix it. Yeah. I need the sound alerts. That was like one of the things that I always looked forward to is when you guys pop in and you're like, wow, it make me jump. I love it. It's you, Drip, and Crepa that do that. Like no matter what, you come in, you play sounds. Oh yeah, I miss you too. I miss us hanging out, like because it was Crepa used to hang out with me a lot, and then you were always around, and then we would go into VC and we would hang out. I miss it. Yeah, I miss it a lot. He's busy though. I mean, it happens. And then I had to deal with my computer. I couldn't be online very long because the fan would let the computer get hot. Hanging out on Discord was not really much of an option. Not like I used to. Yeah, yeah. I, being on Twitch and playing games and it, it that's very therapeutic to me. Actually, something happened today and I was just like completely like wound up with anxiety. I was actually crying at one point and so I thought I needed to do some even though I don't have the scenes that like I'll show you. This came on the computer. I didn't set this up. It came on the computer. On the Streamlabs. Not the computer, on the Streamlabs. Those are just generic. I don't have anything else added to my Streamlabs. I haven't set it up yet. Oh, you're in a bad Wi-Fi spot. Well, I didn't have anything set up, but I thought, you know what, it's enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and play a game. I need a jack, a 4, and a 7. Jack and 2, 6 and 7. Got plenty of aces. Me and Jeeps refresh. Is that code for something? uh, there you go. I was like, I knew you meant something else by that, but I didn't know what it interpreted to. Oh, we gotta get into VC, and I'll have to see if crap I will get in VC. I'll screen share it and I'll go to VR chat and I'll show you guys VR chat. It's so freaking cool. Have you been in VR chat before? Because you can do it from the. What was that for? I 5 and 8 is 7, 6. 8 and queen. 2 ace and 10. Oh, are you parked? Where you at? I haven't talked to you to find out like where you're traveling around to. Ugh. 6 and 7. I got 3 more. Yay! Uh, I need a 3 and an ace. And a 2. Need aces. Oh my goodness, there's no aces. Oh, oh no. Oh man. There's no aces. I'm gonna get some rest. Gotta get up early tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you need to go get some rest so you're not on the road like half out of it. It was good seeing you. Oh, thank you. It was really good seeing you. I missed streaming because I missed everybody being able to come in and just say hi. It's really nice. And I got 8 out of 10. I'm closer. Yeah, definitely. Get to talk more. 2, 9, 4, 8, and 5, 6, and 7. Later. Sleep well. I should do a shout out. That's what I'm forgetting. There we go. I don't know who's here, but it always helps. Okay. Um Travel and outdoors. I would forget if Sam didn't talk about him rating someone and how they reacted. I wouldn't have even thought about like the things that you do when someone comes in and you talk to them. So I need to remember to do shout outs more. Do they? Yeah, it has the link. So, like when I put my VODs on YouTube and they can see the chat on the screen, then they'll know the URL. They'll be able to see it. Hey, that came out really nice. I'm looking at it now, and you can see the chat really well. And I've got the thing with the last subs and followers and stuff. It looks really nice. I love it. Maybe I should just keep that way. It's really nice. I need a 7, a jack, and a 4. And a 3, a 4, and a 3. There we go. A 10 and a 3, a queen and an ace. I need an 8 and a jack. Nice! I now have an ace. There we go. This one's always tricky. Let's try this one. 3 is 10, 5, queen, 4. So 4, 5, 10, queen. 8 queens. I need a 5 and a 9. 5 and a 10. Yeah, 5, 10. 5, 10, queen. 5, 10, queen. I need a 9 and an ace. I need a 9. I need a 10. A jack and a queen. Nice. Yeah, 3 and an 8 and a jack. What you doing, Sandy? Sanders. Okay, when I get done with this game, I'm obsessed with winning it. So when I get done with this, I'll take a break and I'll take you outside for a walk, okay? Ace, ace, 3, ace. Let's get an ace. Nines. 9, 9, 8, 8, 2. I need an ace. I'm obsessed with that ace. I need a 3 and a jack. 3 and a 2. Oh my gosh. Is there options? Okay. Drip! Hey! How you doing? Good. How's your day going? Because you're like the same time I am, right? So it's like 10 p.m. Good, good. Are you gonna stream some more? You gonna stream your you've been playing. I've been watching Evil Dead. I really like that game. I just really don't know how much I would play it. I need to get the value out of it if I pay that price when it first comes out. Ah, you're gonna stream it tomorrow. Yeah. Awesome. I think it's one of those games that I would be able to watch being played, but I have no idea how much I would actually play it myself. But I really like it. Of course, that's because I'm a fan of the movies and everything, so I know what's going on. That helps. Actually, I'm thinking about switching Netflix for Disney Plus. I need to watch Ash. I need to watch the Evil Dead, the series that comes on Netflix. That's on Netflix. I need to watch that again before I get rid of Netflix because I will regret it if I don't. I need a 4-7 ace, 6 and 7, 2 and jack, 4 and 9. I'll leave that there because I know it's there. 2. We need a jack, 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 7, jack, 7, jack, 7, jack, 7. What you know? I got both of them at the same time. Okay, so now we got a 9, 4. Should I do this? Ah, 10 and 3, queen and ace. I need a jack and an 8. What you know? There we go. I need a 7 and a queen. You've been streaming non-stop, yeah. It's kind of like I get it though because like it's an RPG, but you have other players that can play with you because I know you're playing with people that you knew, and I remember that feeling of when I got Dead by Daylight and I started playing it with a group of people, and like I played it all the time. Like it was actually the only game that I played. Like I think I played Sims. I was streaming. Yeah, I was streaming. It was March of last year when I got it. I was streaming. What did I stream? You know what? I have all that crap on YouTube, so I can find out what I streamed in March of last year. Because I have them dated. I think I would like stream it, and then I would go into VC on Discord in a VC that had other people in it, and we would play Dead by Daylight. It took me a while before I played it as the killer, and I streamed it, but someone pissed me off, and it kind of dared me to get good at it so that I could go in and I could, like, you know, chase him down and kill him. And I did. You got a crew with you? All right. That's good. Makes it fun. I definitely remember that feeling of having a game that you liked playing so much. It's different every time you play it, even though it's got the same end goal, but every time you play it, it's different. Because especially when you play, well, not especially, but I mean, you play with other players no matter what, right? So you play publicly or you play it privately and play with people you know. It's different every time you play it. I definitely remember that feeling, so I understand why you play it so much. I love the storyline and the characters and everything, so I could watch you play it all the time. Yeah, you are. You're really good at it. The more you play it, the better you'll get. I think out of all people that got it, I'm really glad that you got it. And I remember when you played Guardians of the Galaxy and you were playing that like for like days straight. That was really cool to watch. Are you on Xbox Game Pass? You play on PlayStation, don't you? Do you play on PlayStation, right? So I don't know if you have Game Pass. Because I don't. Are you on the computer? Okay, you just play on PS5? Okay. I was gonna tell you, the Game Pass has Guardians of the Galaxy on it. So, um, I don't know if you know how that works. Do you know how that even works? Because I didn't until people talked about it on here. Um, you you can get the game. It's like borrowing the game, like it's in the thing in the games list, and you can play it while you're a paid member. Okay, okay, good. So it's on the list, so I can actually get a hold of that. I can get a hold of I'm gonna play Farm Simulator with some people this weekend. I think they're gonna play it this weekend. Sometime this week. They'll let me know. Um and there's not too many games they have that I don't already have because like people play them and I'm like, "Ah, cool." And then when they go on sale, and I'll buy them. And so I've got games that I've never touched, but I watched them being played and I just basically just like fell in love with the idea of playing it. So, okay, cool. That is so cool. And I can catch you streaming and I can um set it up and like I have a tablet and I have like a cover for my, like a, what would you call it? Like a, to make it look like a book. and you pull the thing out, and you can make it like a tripod because you flip it out and then flip it back in like a triangle, and it sets it up. So I can actually watch you play it on my tablet, like set it up on my table on the side and watch you play it like it's a TV screen, and then I can do things on my computer, get my pictures and put them in my computer. I've been trying to transfer stuff into it from the hard drive, from the external hard drive, download them from the other computer into the hard drive, and then from the hard drive into this one. So I can set everything up and do that, and like let you play the game and listen while you're doing that. That would be really enjoyable. You do? You got every character? You've played them all? Wow. Do you have to pay for the characters like you do, well, no, because they're already in a group, right? Because on Dead by Daylight, well, I did see you actually go into the thing, you were like switching characters. Do you have to unlock them? Do you have to buy them or unlock them like you do on Dead by Daylight? You have to unlock them? Ah, okay. Awesome. Good. I would hate the idea that you have to pay for it. I hate that. I wish Dead by Daylight didn't do that. I know that's how they make their money. I know that. So that's why I never say anything, because I really do honestly know that and I understand it. But it makes it hard on the people that don't have the money to invest in a video game. I have stuck to Sims 4, and I have every pack that they have, and that's the only game I have ever bought extra crap for, except for recently I got American Truck Simulator, and I bought DLC for that because you buy the states, and I've been playing it with other people, so I can't play it with them correctly if I don't have the map that they have, so that we can do jobs together and like convoy. And then I've also bought DLC for Uno so that I can have different packs of cards, because they have different like little things to them. Each pack has so once I found that out, once I had, one of the DLCs, and they did their own thing, I was like, "Oh, cool," and I loved it. So my goal has been to get all of them, and I only have a few more to go. But I always, I wait until they go on sale. Oh, do you? Oh, cool. If we play Uno and you're the one that starts the game, we can play with the packs that I don't have. That way I can see what they do. That would be cool. We need to play Uno. I really like Uno. And Kurapa used to play it with me, and we used to just like hang out and relax. And it was something that we could do, that we could, that wasn't like really intense. And, there was no like dramatic music or suspense or anything. It was really cool. I miss it. 8 and 5. So much Evil Dead lately. Well, just so you know, I've got Uno. So you get ready to play Uno. Let me know. Been trying to figure out the games that I have that other people have. I also thought about I need to. My subs went from I had because gift subs. I had um like well if I don't add the second one that he I had like 50 subs and it was gonna pay really well anyway. So I need to have a subathon so that I can get because um my goal last year when I would get subs, I was paying attention to how many it took for me to get to the payout unlock and so that I could actually like get paid. And so I just need to make my goal like maybe like 20 and play games. And I think my idea, I told my daughter, my idea was maybe I should like pick some games, have games set up, and just play until I meet my goal. So it doesn't matter if it's like 12 hours or if it's 24 hours or it's 36 hours. Just keep playing. And I can play games like Uno and Dead by Daylight and Sea of Thieves and American Truck Simulator. I can play games that are like games that people can jump in and play it with me. And that way, I'm not just always playing a game by myself. And I have games that I've bought up that are a share play. I'll have to get you like a list of games and you can play some games with me. I have Mortal Kombat. I have Mortal Kombat 11. Have you played that? Or do you have it? Because I think you can hook up with another player. It's better if they have it. But I know it's share play. Or you can bring people in. Awesome. I have Mortal Kombat. I have Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11, and what's the other one? It was a package that I got. It was like I think like 70% off or something. It wasn't Street Fighter, it was the other one. Um oh my god. Why can't I think of it? I go blank all the time. It irritates me sometimes. I'll be thinking really hard about something and I'll need to remember. Tekken, so you play Tekken 7, 8. You know what? I'll bring it up real quick. Oh, that's where's Steam? This Discord, Steam. A library. Mortal Kombat 10 is on my daughter's Soul Calibur. I have Soul Calibur 6. Yep. It came all in a package, like Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat 11, and um the one I just said. Soul Calibur. I'm bad. uh, 10 and 3. 10 and 3. Ace and Q. 10 and 3. 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 I need a 2. Are you kidding me? I have one more 6. No! I need a 3. And I'm not gonna get it. Oh no! I had one more to clear and I would have won the game. Oh crap! One of my dog's getting impatient. I told her I would take her out when I got done with this game. Say 4, 7, 8, and ace. Okay, 6 and 7. 2 and jack. 9. And a 7 and a jack. There we go. A 4 and a 3. A 4 and a queen. Nope. That didn't work very well. Okay, I just have to do that anyway. 8 and 5. 4, 7, 8. Jack. Jack and 7. 3 and 4. 4 and queen. What's that on my phone? Oh, I need a jack. And a 4.
Oh, babies.
Have 4 and a queen. Blech. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get. Oh, this one's hard and it's a bonus. Let's try this one. 10, jack, queen. Three, 4, 3, 6, ace, 2, 3, 4, 3. 'Cause I just have that one, right? Two, 4, 7, ace, 8. 4 and jack. 4, jack, and 9. There's 7. I was thinking. What was I thinking? That was a 4. I'm seeing things now. 8 and queen. Jack and 2. 7. Queen. I gotta take my dog out. need 10. 9 and 8. And a queen. Okay. 8 and 5. Aces, of course. 10 and 3. 7 and 6. 3 and ace. 2. 9. Ooh. I just got one more. I want to do this. 10. I need a 3, a jack, and an 8. Yeah, queen, a 2, and a 3. I need to clear that 7. There it is. Got it. Challenge complete. Nice. Okay, so I've been playing this for like almost 3 hours. Great job. You earned the bronze badge. Think you've got what it takes to reach silver? Yes, I do. Because I'm you. Okay, enjoying daily challenges. Maybe no. Not while I'm streaming. Okay. So I am done. Thank you, everybody that is lurking and stuck around. I know I'm boring when I don't talk. But I'm gonna pick something to play and I'll be back. I gotta take my dog out and grab something to eat. And then I'll be back. I'll be back. I kind of feel like playing Dead by Daylight. I haven't played it in such a long time. Ugh, I want to play it so bad. Okay. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.